Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mouse Ears Eats. This is actually the second episode I filmed today, but the other one just didn't work out. So today we're going to be making Mickey Tortilla Delight, which is one of my signature dishes, but I Disney-fied it by making the tortilla a Mickey and adding that extra Disney pixie dust to my cinnamon. So let's get started. Also, I'm not in my regular location. I'm in my kitchen, so here we go. So what you're going to need to do is going to need to turn on your burner. I'm turning mine on to about heat 7 to about a medium to high heat. And make sure that you have an adult supervision if you're not allowed to use the stove on your own. So you're going to take your butter. So a knife full of butter. Yay! Some butter, or you can use olive oil if you want to stay a little bit healthier. And move your butter around. Alright, until it fully melts. And then wait until your butter starts to sizzle, so you can add a little bit more. Almost to the heat I want. Just make sure that your butter is bubbling before you put your tortilla on. So you're going to need a tortilla. You can use a whole wheat tortilla. My arms are in front of the camera. But what I've done is I have cut it into the shape of a Mickey. Ta-da! And what you're going to do is once your butter is on your skillet and it is sizzling, it's nice and hot. It smells so good. You're going to quickly dip each side of your tortilla in the butter. Take your cinnamon sugar and put it on the front of your tortilla that's facing upwards. Yummy. And it should start to sizzle and you should start to hear it. And you can, press it down onto the skillet. And then once you're ready, you can flip, maybe, your tortilla and season the other side. Make sure that you season it nice and heavily so you get the really good, delicious cinnamon taste. Your tortilla should start to bubble up and fry. And a fried tortilla is much better than just a heated one because it gives an extra crunch. And this is almost like a Mexican dish, so we could relate this to apricot or something. So once you start to get like at least 2 air pockets on the one side, flip it over again. And over time, your tortilla should start to get crispy and brown around the edges, but make sure not to burn your tortilla, of course. If you add enough butter, then it should get a nice crispy film on top, like mine's getting right now. So mine has soaked up the cinnamon, so it's good and cinnamony and buttery. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, okay. Delicious. So it should start to get pretty brown and crispy on that side. And so once it's like that, then you can take it off your heat. So turn off your heat. Let it on there for about 10 seconds. So count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. And your tortilla should be nice and browned on both sides. And then pick the most attractive side of your tortilla and put it onto your plate. And now we're going to take some more butter for our tortilla. Or not for our tortilla, for our skillet. Woo. Now it should start sizzling right away because your skillet is still hot. But make sure that you turn off the heat when you take your tortilla off, so it doesn't get too hot. So now we're going to turn our stove back on, and I'm putting it on about a 6. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take some delicious Granny Smith apples. I have diced them up into small pieces. And you put them into your skillet carefully. And they should begin to brown and sizzle. And once they're on there for about 5 to 10 seconds, just so they don't burn, keep moving them around. After 5 to 10 or 15 seconds on the skillet, sprinkle some cinnamon sugar onto your apples. And it should give them a nice brown crust. And to make your apples soft and taste way better, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take some log cabin syrup. You can use whatever syrup you'd like, but I'm just using what we have in the house. Take your syrup, only do a very small squirt, and then listen to the sizzle. So I'm like yelling right now. Hopefully you can hear me. Make sure that your apples get evenly coated with the cinnamon sugar and the maple. And if you don't like maple, then you don't have to add the syrup. But I think that it gives it a really nice, delicious taste. And this adds to a lot of aspects of Disney. Like the Wilderness Lodge is like log cabin-y and maple. And this is like a Mexican dish. So it's like Epcot, like the World Showcase. And of course, it's like Disney all over because Mickey is what the tortilla is shaped like. So once your apples have had a nice brown to them, you can turn off your heat. Keep moving them around so they don't burn. And then take them to the edge of your pan. And there you go. Put them right on to your Mickey-shaped tortilla. Disney-like presentation, of course. And then take nicely chilled dark chocolate syrup, my favorite, and do a light drizzle on top. Now the only thing you have left to do is to eat it. So grab a fork and a knife and enjoy. Thanks guys. Bye.